Hello and welcome to another JNMG video. I'm your host JonNario and welcome to the Trove PR progression guide. In this series I will be doing post commentary instead of live commentary because I want to get straight to the point instead of going to the live commentary like I normally do. But I want to tell you guys what you need to do in order to increase your power rank in Trove. So I made a new account called JD20KN, which stands for John Dark 20 If you haven't noticed, the first and last letter make JonNario, and the middle two makes for Dark Knight, which is the name of the club of the community back when I was streaming on Mixer, which was JNMG Dark Knights. And the 20 is like my first end goal, which is 20k PR. Granted, I'll explain how to get even higher than 20k PR, but I feel that 20k PR is a good end goal for now. This part 1 will tell you all about the start of the game as soon as you log in for the first time, and I will be using this account on Xbox because it's easier for me to use and I'll be doing it step by step. The end goal for this part 1 is going to be reach mastery rank 20 and the importance of getting there. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started with the first step. Step 1. Choose your class. Yes, as simple as that. There are 5 starter classes which in the game will allow you to choose, and in order in terms of effectiveness is going to be Candy Barbarian because it's an extreme all-arounder with no negative. Knight is the second one, which is pretty much the same reason as the Candy Barbarian but more damage and less movement speed. Boomeranger is just a weaker version of the Candy Barbarian in a way, on an all-arounder but lower damage and movement speed. Gunslinger because most of its abilities are rather meh, and starting the game you don't have the class gem, which is the big DPS coming from this class. And lastly it's going to be the Tomb Racer, which is a really low damage by itself. Well, it's a little bit decent at the beginning portion of the game, but it quickly falls off in damage, so choose whichever you want, but those are my choices in terms of effectiveness. So I did choose the Candy Barbarian on this new account. Step 2. You get to choose either Adventure or Bomber Royale. I will say go with the Adventure and do the tutorial, since the tutorial will help you out in the game's basic and how to play it. So I will recommend doing the tutorial rather than going into Bomber Royale, because Bomber Royale is a little bit low in terms of popularity, and honestly speaking you won't learn a lot from this game if you do Bomber Royale instead of doing Adventure. Third step is going to be do the expertise quest line in the Adventure tab. So before I just keep doing this step, I would like you to see this clip because I find it really funny. Luckily, because I don't want... did I just get the Bellfire wings? I just got the Bellfire wings. Yeah, so I got the Bellfire wings on a new account when I don't have it on my main account. That's fun. Anyways, once you finish the tutorial, you will go to the hub. You will press the menu button or I on PC, and you will go to Adventures Expertise tab right over here, which will tell you some quests, and you will unlock more quests as you get more powerful. And this first quest line wants you to go to the Medieval Highlands or the Geo Hub. I would recommend you to go to the Medieval Highlands and continue the quest line until you reach the craft a ring quest step, since that requires you to craft the ring in the ring crafting bench, and making rings can take a lot of primordial flames, which can be quite expensive at the beginning portions of the game. So keep following that quest line, and because you will start learning how the dungeons play out, getting flasks, loot collecting, all that sort of stuff. Bonus tip on how to complete dungeons fast: try to press the map button as much as possible so you know where the dungeons is located. You press the map button by holding down on the right stick if you're using a controller, or pressing the M button on a keyboard. So make sure to use the map as much as possible. Step 4. Level up all your classes. Even if you didn't unlock a certain class, you will still get access to all classes, and those classes are limited to level 4. You can get those classes higher than level 4 by playing Bomber Royale, but I will only recommend to do that if you want to maximize the mastery that you want to get, which then again, Bomber Royale is a little bit low in popularity, and getting all those classes to level 4 or above level 4 in Bomber Royale will take you forever. So anyways, change to other classes and level them up by doing dungeons and killing random mobs. Doing this on all 16 characters will get you at the very least over Trove Mastery rank 15. Once you're done leveling other classes, focus on your main class and get that class to level 10 at the very least. And you should be very close, if not Trove Mastery rank 20, which will help you in getting into higher power rank easy. Doing these 4 simple steps took me roughly 1.5 hours to do so, getting most classes to level 4 and getting the Candy Barbarian to level 10. I also got a mount from the Chaos chest and getting some badges here and there. But now I'll give you some bonus tips. Number 1 is going to be, you get a free starter class going in the store. You can use that to unlock one of the other 4 starter classes that you didn't get, and you will be able to use that character past level 4 so you can reach mastery rank 20 even faster if you didn't reach it. Tip number 2, do not spend any qubits that you get. You get qubits from completing badges, you also get qubits from doing the daily dungeons and just getting daily qubits. You get them literally everywhere. You want to save them for now because you will literally need to use them at later portions of the game, and there are a couple of items in the store that want you to use qubits, so make sure to save them so you can use on those items. Tip number 3 is, if you get high enough power rank to start getting the collection challenges, do them. Use the Vanguardian because the Vanguardian has 4 jumps instead of 2 like the other classes, so it's going to make your collection challenges easier to do. So make sure to use the Vanguardian. Even if it is a trial Vanguardian, just use them because you will get more jumps and it will be a little bit easier in getting into the platinum reward. Tip number 4, try to get yourself as much jump as possible. So this is impossible until you reach the Cursed Belt biome and start getting epic/purple gear. Those gear will drop with 3 stats. Always use the gear that has jump. Forget about powering, forget about damage, forget about all that sort of stuff. Focus on jump. You will definitely need it if you want to complete dungeons fast. Tip number 5, grab materials if you see them. Like I mentioned in my flux farming method, most of the items are tradable and good for flux. So if you manage to find Glacier Shard, Infinity, Shapestone, whatever, like Golden Souls, who knows, any of those materials, just grab them and I'll tell you why is it so important in part 2 of the PR progression guide. And my last tip, tip number 6, grab all pieces of gear that you see. If you look at all drops that you will get a lot of bonus mastery points because you get the styles that you have to unlock, and those styles will grant you 1 mastery point each. There's a lot of styles in this game, so make sure to grab every single piece of gear that you find on the ground. Even if it is trash gear, you will get a lot of mastery from it. And yeah, that is all for today. Getting to this portion of the game took me roughly 1 hour and 32 minutes to get to mastery rank 20 and be ready for part 2. Thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around as always. Let me know what you think of this series. I wanted to do this live, but honestly, trying to cut at 2 hours of footage, it is very tough and it will take me a very long time to make. At least with this I can make them easier and straight to the point. So yeah, I hope this video helped any starting players because there's more to come in this series. Leave a like if you want to help the channel grow, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya.